Oh, yeah?
And welcome to Tavern Talk, a live stream talk show based on the epic fantasy series Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. This show is brought to you by The Way of the Leaf. If you have not yet subscribed, please do all of that in due time. And as always, my co-host is Brother Damn.
Damn! Hi, guys. Welcome. Happy Sunday.
It's more like a Brother Hot Damn.
Brother Hot Damn. Brother Damn.
Let's go. All right, so yeah, hey everyone. We've been diligently going through every episode of season 2. When it first came out, we did our reactions. Time's passed. Now we're doing our breakdowns and what have yous. But what do we have left? We have our non-readers.
Correct.
Right.
Everything we've been going through has been through the book lens. We've been saying, oh, is this character going to show up? Oh, what are they going to do about this? Now we're just talking to our two friends, the two people we met at a bus station, who they've only watched the show. And so they are going to talk about their reactions and what we have in store for season 3. Right, Ryan?
That is exactly correct. Let's bring our non-readers in. Everyone, let's say hi to G-Mama and Lady Catherine. All right. Ladies, welcome.
Geez, rocking out to the...
I know, you turned up the music. I was like, get my jam on. Doom, doom, doom.
It's such a good song.
What's the name of that dance, Grace?
The Dune, 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 Dune.
The Dune, yeah.
Dune Part 2.
It's Dune Part 3.
Nice.
Hi, ladies.
Hello, friends.
I'm thrilled you are here. Hello, Catherine.
Hello, Dan and Ryan.
That's Lady Catherine to you.
That's Mermaid Catherine.
Yeah, we can't ignore this. Let's do this. Yeah,
Stunning piece of art.
So there is if you watch Game of Thrones, there's a whole group of people who believe Varys is a mermaid.
Yeah,
because you never see his feet. But
that's why. You never see his feet, do you?
Yeah. No, exactly. So as Varys is to mermaids, Lady Catherine is a mermaid. And let's say hi to Matt Stagger.
Oh, Matt Stagger.
Thank you.
Oh, Matt Stagger.
He's
man. If he can't do it, then no one can.
And here we go, Dan.
Matt Stagger, he's the best. He got an A+ on the spelling test. He spelled hard words like committee and foreign. He spelled words like Nostradamus.
Yes, good job.
That rap just flowed.
Nostradamus.
Yeah, just so you know. Yeah, oh, my bad. If any super chats will get a rap from Brother.
You get a rap, I guess. It's a good thing I wore my rap hat. This is like I'm trying
rap hat?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like the Cam Newton like dread things going.
Okay, pom dreads. Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's getting there.
Wait, why are we here? Why are these lovely ladies taking time out of their day to spend time with us in our community? It is because season 2 wrapped up, and everyone loves how epically wrong you guys are about everything. and we're going to continue the Schadenfreude by asking you to try to, as best you can, make predictions for season 3. We're going to go character by character and diligently probe your brain. And please speculate wildly. And if you want to, you can say like, okay, I hope this happens, but I but I believe this will happen. You know what I mean? Like we can get into hopes and dreams, whatever, but don't be afraid to be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you just said we're wrong all the time, so we're clearly not afraid to be wrong.
Tell us to it, Ryan.
Yeah, no, the more wrong, you're right. Exactly. So, and also chat if you have any questions for them. Let's bring it on. You know how we do.
Oh, my rap name is Lil Bro Sizzle.
Jeez. Oh no.
Okay, so a TMI.
With Ryan.
Brother Dan had a vinyl sheet that he used to kick around with him to break dance.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Get more.
You can't break dance on carpet. You need the linoleum. Yeah, linoleum.
We had linoleum. I remember the day we actually like lubed that linoleum up a little bit too much. Yeah, and I think several kids in the neighborhood got broken arms.
Yeah, it was. If you don't have linoleum, then a broken up cardboard box will do in a pinch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We were adamant breakdancers. I mastered the worm.
Right. That was his. Yeah, Ryan was a good worm guy.
Okay.
It was good. Yeah. No, he got some air. Like his back legs got way high.
Oh yeah. I think I hit my chin on the ground one time and I bled. But yeah, you know, you do it for the art.
Yeah. Yes, G-Mama. Live that linoleum.
Brother Dan was really. Dan, you're really good at the head spin. Can you show us that right now?
Yeah. All right.
All
right. So
might be in the way.
Hold on. So I have to get to it. So it's like I just can't head spin. I gotta like.
Okay, you got to do the pop and rock, get in the beat.
Wow. Worm out of it. Worm out. All right, good job.
That's a strong transition.
I thought you were supposed to end like this.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get my elbow all looby.
Oh, fair.
That is a missed opportunity.
Gee, Mama, have we ever seen Brother Dam and Ryan's feet? So they mermaids?
Ryan doesn't even have legs.
You offended. You offended me.
Oh
no!
There's wrong camera.
Just checking.
All right.
Just checking.
All right.
All the kids at home are freaking out right now.
They're like, who? They're screaming. Yeah.
Their feet.
I think what we'll do is we'll go the big characters first and then the tertiary characters and relationships as they come. How's that?
Are you going to say who the big characters are, or do we have to also guess who the big characters are?
Yeah, so Lady Catherine. Great. G-Mama.
Yes.
Who's the big character? Who's the big man on campus here?
Are we still talking about the linoleum?
Yeah, we're talking little Bro Sizzle.
Other than Brother Dam and Ryan, I'd say Land.
Is a big character?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a big character, and I don't know personally if you know. But yeah, I'd say Michelle.
Yes.
Okay, so just so you know, that should not be like a factor in your thoughts. Like, do you know them personally or not? Don't worry about that. Let's just move forward. Understand.
No, I was talking about big in a different way. I was being crude, so sorry.
Yes.
I know.
That's
what, yeah. You haven't experienced how big he is.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right. Well, let's talk about Lan. The last we saw Lan, he was back with Moraine. They reunited. They touched foreheads. They had like a real moment on the beach. He was catching arrows.
Dan, touch my forehead.
Yeah, I will. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was mean to you.
Let me back in, Dan. Let me back in.
I'm sorry.
Let me back in, Dan.
I'm sorry. I was mean to you.
I am your better.
So where do we think Lan is going to? How is he going to develop? We saw that there was a little crush thing going on with Nynaeve. We saw that he was hanging out at Alana's house a little bit. Let's talk land.
We also know that he was an ex-king.
Ex-king.
Ex-king of Malkir.
Sacramento Kings.
No.
Oh.
He's a fallen king from a dead. Yeah.
LA Kings?
So, I know, yeah.
Okay.
No.
I thought it was Rand I was saying about. I am so confused. That was so silly.
Okay.
I thought it was Rand, and I said land.
That's okay.
Yeah. All right, everyone rewind.
Okay. Now, we can talk about land. I think land and
Nynaeve.
Yes, I think they're going to
Mohawk girl.
Yeah, Mohawk. I think they're going to be together. I hope. I think he's still going to be the warder for Moraine, but I do believe that they're going to be banging on the side.
Okay, do you think they're live happily ever after?
No, I don't think anyone is going to live happily ever after.
Oh,
really?
Ooh, hot takes! Hot takes, Dan. This is why we do this.
This is why we do this.
This is why we do this. This is why
we do.
All right, there's 22 people watching. Let's everyone get your burner counts up. Let's double this number.
So are we? Yeah, burner counts, guys. Are we going? Are they going to go back to Tarvalon? This is where you would assume that. Well, I'm not gonna assume anything. Are they gonna go back to the White Tower? Or are they going somewhere else?
Right. So it ended where the dragon came. There's like the Lan and Moraine are on the beach, right? They stopped everything, but they're on the beach just watching everything from afar, right? That's
geographically where they're at. Let's say if it was America, they're like in Portland. Tarvalon is probably in
Fresno,
like the other end of Texas.
Oh, really?
That's way further away than.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. I don't know, but it's not real close.
I think for them to, this is an overall, for them to actually be successful in fighting the Forsaken, that all of the superpowered mentally women are going to have to join together. But right now, there's a split alone in Dick and Balls. And then there's these other group that uses them as, as slave and master, kind of Depeche Mode there going on.
Master and servant?
Yeah. I mean, so unless they get all together, I don't think that's what I think they're going to have to do to defeat, because we haven't even seen the head honcho.
The biggest Forsaken yet.
Yeah.
And the Forsaken are splitting too, that we know, or the ones that we've met. But to answer your question about Lan, he's with Moraine. He's back. So wherever she goes, he goes. I'm guessing they will end up back at the White Tower, because that feels like it's a pretty central place. It's like the home base, right? They go off and do all these little side tours, but then they don't have cell phones, so they need to, when they need to really talk to somebody,
they got to recharge. Okay, they go.
Lights are on. We need to go back home.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we saw how and they spent quite a bit of time talking about what the water bond means, right? It's very intimate, very apparently non-sexual, but very intimate connection. But Lady Catherine, you're saying she's going to end up with Nynaeve, or Lan's going to end up with Nynaeve. What do you think that means for this whole water bond situation with Moraine? Are those compatible?
Well, I don't think he had a problem when she was with HBIC. With the
oh yeah, so Lan was cool with the Scissor Sisters.
Yeah, he didn't have a problem when they were hooking up, so I don't think she'll have a problem. I do believe that she cut ties with her, so I don't think they're going to go back to the Dick and Balls, because I think that there's too much strife. I think.
Right.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
So
back.
we did leave Swan laid out in front of the way gate, and Moraine followed a Forsaken. It was, I mean, will this have negative repercussions? Are people going to think that she's a dark friend or anything like that?
All right, actually, real quick, everyone, our good friend Perineum
Perineum.
is offended that we're talking about digging balls and leaving him out. Yeah, because like the perineum.
Ain't no one better than Perineum.
Yeah. You're like the scaffolding. You're the rock for the. Damn, what is that?
Thank you for saying that, because I had no idea what he meant, and I thought he was offended. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
No, he might be offended. We don't know, but like I imagine he's not. But he's always like whining about something. Perineum is like a taint on.
The perineum is the Blythe.
Shaking my head. I know. Yeah, it's the it's like the bridge. Below the balls.
Okay. You want to go further?
It's the seam. It's like where God stitched you up.
Like if you give birth, like your perineum might tear.
It's your
right underneath my balls.
Yeah, right underneath your birth balls. Jesus, Lady Catherine.
Well, you're the one who said giving birth. It's under her balls.
Hi, lady.
Jesus, do we call Lady Catherine a whole like Ariel? Is it like seriously like this picture is like really distracting? Oh new world.
Don't you? No, that's Aladdin.
So for everyone watching, like literally, like that's like she literally put her human legs into that. This is not CGI.
It is.
This is cosplay at its finest.
It was
it's like if there's a terrorist attack, she would not be able to run away.
It was a romantic gift. I love it.
I'd go Mad Max. I'd go full. Yeah, no, I was out on the beach in a little thing. Yeah.
It's amazing.
And he saw it and goes, "You need to put it behind you in the video."
Come on, we need that on the. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, no, it's such a conversational piece.
It was in the garage.
Do you have sweaters made with that photo?
I could.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
my God.
go.
Watch out for your birthday.
I was gonna say, yeah, just wait. Yeah, wait for Christmas.
Let's talk Moraine. Is what is she gonna do? We'll start with you, G.
Yeah, she's back with her main men. Land.
She touched foreheads.
They touched boards. And also like the last we saw, she like literally looked Swan in the eyes and walked away. Like, what do you think's going on with that?
I mean, well, so I think she has a bigger vision than what Swan wanted. Swan wanted to kind of keep her down. She thinks that Rand is the dragon and needed to go, and what like the whole prophecy was happening, and Swan didn't want her to go, and she's like, we gotta go. So I think she proved her point that there was a lot of shit happening where she went. So
is there like love connection severed?
They seem to have a relationship for a very long time. I think their relationship is damaged beyond repair.
Oh shit! Oh, Lady Catherine, you're muted. Yeah. What do you think?
No.
I mean, like severing kind of, or like their love. It's probably not going to go away like ever, but their relationship has been damaged pretty severely.
Well, I rewatched them, and they just, when she was on the ground, and she'd said to her, "If you ever care for me," and she said, "Nope, you made this promise," and she's on the ground after she got, land feared, and then she looked at her and she goes, "Well, a broken ice is better than." So I don't even know what condition she's in. But then they showed them like when they were in love before the situation with the that changed her 20 years ago. So I don't think they're ever going to get back at all. I think that was basically showing what they just gave up.
Are they going to be enemies?
Possibly, because they both have different mindsets.
Are they frenemies with benefits?
What, like health insurance?
Only if it's dental. Come on. No, I know. I think
in terms of what Maureen's gonna do next, I mean it's hard to pick them all individually. I feel like we need to figure out what Rand is gonna do next first. Because whatever he's going to do next, then that will affect what everyone else does and where everyone else goes.
So that's awesome. Like, do we want to go to Rand?
Well, let's I guess let's segue this way. Will Moraine how will she handle trying to be with Rand? Will she leave him? Will she go somewhere without him? Will she hang out with him like a dog?
Moraine and Rand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I think she still knows that he needs guiding, right? That he doesn't quite know how to control the power that he has. So I think she'll try and stay close to help guide him in sort of the right direction. He's probably going to hate that though, because he likes his friends, but he doesn't seem to. He's a little bit of a owner otherwise, because he thinks he's going to kill everybody.
Real quick. Hi, Beth.
No, keep them both. Keep them both on, Beth. We're using burners tonight.
Yeah. There you go.
The numbers.
That's the way they leave.
This is the way.
I think that she's going to take him and train him now that she's got her power back and sees how strong he is. I think between her and the throuple, I think that they're going to be training him. Both the girls. I'm sure that there's more, like the one who got the brown one who got the map for her and all that stuff. I'm sure there's going to be a group of them that are all going to get together. So that's what I think. But I don't know who Rand's going to hook up with, though.
Do you see like a training montage with all the women like yelling at him, and he's just like, failing until he gets it right?
I do want to see Cho Chang yelling at Rand. Do more push-ups, you weird lad.
Again.
Or he's like running up a mountain with a big log behind his.
You sissy, you can't do nothing.
Well, as long as they're both shirtless, like with Lan and Rand, doing.
I'd watch that montage. I'd watch that montage.
Spooning, Rand and Lan spooning.
No, just having them fight, training. Yeah.
So Rand, we left him. He it looks like he killed Ishamael by slowly putting a sword into him. Ishamael said, bitchin', and turned to dust.
All right. Well, is he dead? Or are we seeing him again?
I don't know. Dead's like a weird concept. In this place.
Like nobody seems to die really. Is Uno dead? No,
Uno?
I think. I mean, with the Forsaken, I think it's kind of art. I don't know that they're human. So like a human death by a sword. I'm not convinced that will be.
So we had Ishamael saying to Panafane that the Dark One gave Lanfear the gift of immortality. Right? I don't know if put that in your Rolodex, but that did happen. And now, do you think Ishamael has the gift of immortality?
Kind of thought he was higher up on the pecking order than she was.
Right? Yeah, you think so, right? Because he opened it. He came first and released them. Yeah. So what do you? So right now, you're like black. You're like in Vegas. You got to bet it all on black or red. Black is Ishamael comes back. Red is he floated away to dust and he loves looking at birds. seagulls.
I got it on black.
Okay.
See, I'm kind of torn because they'll never be able to beat them if they keep coming back.
Right?
So
Yeah. How's that work?
all the numbers if we're going to be adding more. Breaking more seals, getting more people in there.
Well,
So
I mean, but do those other ones have immortality?
No, but they're still.
We don't even know who they are yet. We've heard names. We know nothing about them.
You're right. Well, we know Gideon, Bjork. We met Evo Bjork.
We did meet Evo Bjork, who's
right.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the show in a little while. I think I'm like
Evo Bjork.
Evil Bjork.
Yeah, but we don't know how powerful they are and this and that. And I don't know if Lanfear is really on the side that she was when she started.
Yeah, let's talk Lanfear. In season 3, is she as committed to the dark side? She did say light help you, Rand al'Thor, or whatever, or Luce Theron. I don't know. Did she say Rand or Luce? I think she said Rand.
Rand al'Thor. Yeah. It's very romantic. Yeah.
She also said that there are different ways to follow the dark. It doesn't have to be this way. So the way that, you can still want this but not the way that the guy, I don't know what his name was doing it. The one who, got stabbed. Yeah.
What do you think, G? Is once a Forsaken, always a Forsaken?
I guess it's how we're defining Forsaken, if that means like on the dark side. So I think yes, they're Forsaken, unless I think Lanfear is in it for Lanfear, and she wants Rand because thinks he's Luce Theron. So I think she has this other little plan going, but I don't necessarily think that it means that she's good and doing it to save the world. I think she's doing it.
Yeah, she killed the tortilla thrower, Dan.
True. Okay, so who do you think that Rand's going to get with? He's got the soon to be queen. He's got Eggy, and he's got Lanfear. They all want him.
Wait. What do you mean he's got the soon to be queen?
He's got him.
Oh, did you not see the?
That was a full on. That was totally from the Little Mermaid scene. When he's on the beach and opens his eyes and she's there,
a light behind.
They stole that scene.
Wait, so
that right
there. So all right.
So he's never met her, but they definitely had a moment, and he saw this redheaded woman.
He's like, "Who are you?" And she's like, "I relate."
Note of consequence.
Oh my god! I cry fucking every time that scene happens. I cry every time.
So what's the likelihood of them being related?
Say that again, Lady Catherine.
What is the possibility of them being related?
Ooh, okay. Ooh.
I feel like every redhead in this book can be related. The way they talk about redheads all being Aiel, but then, or at least Aiel.
All right. Well, let's carry that to its logical end and make some crazy predictions.
Say that again.
Are they related somewhere?
Well, and if they are, what does that mean? What could possibly go down with that?
Well, I don't know. And
what state they're in,
but I do believe he's going to be related to one of the chicks that were with Perrin. He's got to be related to, or he isn't Aiel, and so is I think the princess or the lady, the queen to be, is an Aiel too. I don't know how that occurred. But it could have, they're about the same age, so it could have been during the wars.
It's like Luke and Leia. they were twins, and then they were separated at birth. Rand got sent to live with his aunt and uncle on another planet.
But we saw the birth of Rand.
Oh.
We saw him being cut out.
Well, so sorry, Ryan. I tried for a crazy prediction. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we just, maybe she came 2 minutes later, and we didn't see that part.
We just didn't see that part.
Yeah. Yeah. Tam's like, all right, time to go. He's like, wait, another one? Oh, okay.
G-Mama, you don't know if you're wrong. That's the thing.
I will. You're right. I don't know if I'm wrong. And
Yes.
I don't know if I'm right.
Good answer.
We could check with the what was it? The perineum. Perineum. How that status was.
Snip.
Yeah, I don't think they sewed her back up. I don't think they
It's
needed
called the
to.
episiotomy. So we did hear, I think we heard once or twice or 12 or 15 times that this person is the daughter heir of Andor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Andor, isn't that a planet on Star Wars?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
No, it's an option. Like, do you want fries?
Andor.
Onion
rings.
Onion rings, yeah.
Andor, yeah.
Jesus. Go
Are we going to see this? Are we going to see this land?
Maybe not.
So I was, I've been wondering that, right? Because there was a time. Well, wait, I don't know. We have not met anyone in Elaine's family. We've heard about them. Somebody was supposed to be going to her castle at some point, but we don't know anyone. And we don't know. We know that she's like a daughter heir, but I don't think we've met anyone in her little tribe or castle so I assume we will get to know more about her and then see more about that family. So then if they are first cousins, I mean, a lot of people married first cousins back in the day. So
yeah,
that's
heck yeah.
Especially with royalty.
Right.
They keep that in the family.
So they're going to be like, this is the exact kind of match we want.
Have you ever seen some of these inbred royals? Like Google inbred royal. Holy cow. Some of this, you need branches in your tree, folk.
That's funny. I was at Buca de Beppo and I ordered some inbred royal. It was amazing.
Did they put Parmesan? Did they just keep grating the Parmesan?
Yeah, I don't. They walk away like with arms like cramping. I never tell them to stop.
Steve Garvey.
Keep going.
Steve Garvey. What is Steve Garvey? Is that? I'm sorry. I literally don't even know what that reference is. That I know.
Do you remember his forearms? He had these forearms that were really hairy.
Were mastiffs. He was walking around with just puppies on his arms.
Yeah, or a hockey player. Okay, awesome.
Baseball.
He's running for Senate
now.
Is that a blue drink or is that a blue glass, Lady Catherine?
It's blue drink.
What?
Is that a blue drink or a blue glass?
It's a Diet Coke in a cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Andor. Do you think we're going to see this land? Are we going to see is it going to be like that castle in Germany, that Golfschwine?
Neuschwanstein?
That's what I said.
Your choice, right?
She's got her own castle. That'd be a great place for them to go to. They don't have to go back to Dick and Balls. They could just go to this castle now.
Right.
Because that'd be great.
Yes, because the Dick and Balls is not safe.
Everyone, you want everyone to go into the castle?
Well, all the good people that are with,
this whole little tribe now. They're like saving the world headquarters is going to be at her place.
Yeah, I think that'd be great because I don't think that they're gonna. I can't see the Ginge girl, the princess, and Egwene going back to being servants and not getting their rings and having to start back from the beginning. So I think they're gonna maybe branch off. Kind of.
Do you think they can be Aes Sedai if they don't go back to the White Tower?
Do they need to be Aes Sedai?
Man, these are good questions.
Yes, yeah. They seem to want to.
But
also Nynaeve left.
Well,
I mean, if they have the one power, and I mean, you don't need to, and they have people around them that can teach them how to use it, then they don't necessarily.
Well, let's also remember the circumstances surrounding their departure. They got like power whomped by Leandrin.
Yeah.
And dragged through the ways against their will. Why? I mean, to them, this is probably the scariest thing that's ever happened. Egwene was sold into slavery.
Yeah, they've got the black Aja there, which I'm not sure if it's Landrin or someone else. For some reason, I still keep thinking it was the HBIC, but. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be Landrin, but there can be two that are bad because she was gone like the whole thing. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. She tried to sell the three of them into slavery. Elaine and Nynaeve escaped, but Egwene did not. She was captured and got free at the end.
Right.
But on her own by killing Rena. By being crafty and sneaky.
Amazing.
But so why would they want to go back to the White Tower besides to become Aes Sedai, right?
Yeah.
But the Aes Sedai are haven't shown their best side lately.
Yeah, well, actually, could they somehow good point. Go back to the Tarvalon. You got Leandrin there.
Mm-hmm.
But she's way high up, and you're just a little novice. Will anyone believe that she did that to you? Like, could you just say, "Hey, I
wouldn't go back."
But
I'd be scared.
But they've also got the White Walkers coming after them too.
I'm sorry, White Walkers.
No, they're coming after the Ring people. If they're not Ring people, then
children of the White Cloaks.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me make another banner.
Yeah, we need. This is like pop-up video. It just takes a while, but it's like White Walkers equals White Cloaks.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be a lot in it. The one whose dad got killed, and he's mad at Perrin. He's going to be, but he was saved by him. But I think he's going to be on a trip. Thank you.
So let's talk about Perrin, unless you have something else about any of the girls. We'll get back to the girls, I guess, to Egwene, because I do want to talk about Egwene. But let's talk Perrin because you mentioned the White Cloak. So we do have a story arc that is developed with Perrin for this coming season, perhaps, in that he made an enemy. He killed this guy's dad. The guy was being his friend, knew where he was from.
Yeah, he John Wicked his dad because he killed his dog.
He John Wicked him.
Seriously.
And the guy's like, "That's not cool, Two Rivers." And he's like, "Sorry, bro, but battle, bye."
But he also saved him when the girl was gonna. He gave you water, he didn't, So he saved her from the Ginge dreads. So. I don't think he's going to think of that. I think he's just going to be mad about his dad, and he's going to be on a vengeance.
For sure. That's more.
But I think the Ginge is going to, the Ginge group is going to protect him, and maybe get him another wolf. You can't replace Hopper, but you can get another one. You're on mute, right?
Wait. The Ginge, Ginge group. We'll give him another.
The dreads.
Yeah, you.
Okay.
I yield.
All right. Here comes another.
So
another Catherinism.
I mean,
Okay.
He's full wolf guy now, though. I mean, like he hangs with the pack. He can see things. He could feel, so he needs a pack, and whether it's going to be kind of his people or that other guy, that other wolf dude, the older guy, but he needs a pack of people. But he needs somebody to protect him because this dude's unhappy with him.
Well, I think Bob Marley was working with the other Les Farron, or not Luz Farron. Not the guy who got stabbed.
Samael?
Izzy.
Brother Dan, who's Bob Marley again?
I think it's Elias. So you think that Elias was working with the Samael?
Yeah, you said the more he becomes a wolf, the less he'll be human and the less worry he'll be to help out with the others. So I think he was kind of helping, lead him in that direction. Like he was taking them in circles and not helping him find his friends and things like that. So I think he was kind of, and I don't think he's that much wolf, because if he was that much into the wolves, he wouldn't be able to help his friends. He wouldn't have been as present.
Us too. Thank you, Roof Mistress.
The Io Royale Roof Mistress, actually.
Isla?
Io Royale.
With cheese.
No, I love that, Lady Catherine. Yeah.
French.
Well, okay. So
I have a question real quick.
Yes.
Let me just interject. Hey, guys, remember when in season 1 when they first go to the Waygate and Lan and Moraine like tell all the horses to go fuck off? Do you think we're going to see them again?
That was when Matt didn't go with them, right? That's when you mean?
Yeah, but it wasn't like Matt and the horses walked away together. It was like horses and then like some other shit and then Matt. Yeah, you're right. That same scene though.
That time.
So do we think we're going to see Bella again?
I think the wheel of time can spin without Bella.
I think she did, but probably not.
A new Bella, guys. What's a
Yeah,
new Bella? There was a Peanuts Jazzy Bella.
Everyone, you're welcome.
Schneider Bella.
I was actually gonna do the Charlie Brown theme song, but I was like, I don't know if it's copyright.
Yeah, probably is.
Something.
That's so good. That's so good.
I like how we were going straight into Bella's eye at the very end.
Yeah, that's the way.
But why did they get rid of the horses when they were going through the Waygate and there was a bunch of bats? So obviously animals can survive in there. Right?
Yeah. Well,
All right, yeah, you're getting called out by chat, Lady Catherine. Like, this is a straight up, like, a chat fucking attack.
Why?
They who think the wheel of time can spin without Bella may learn the truth too late. This
Ryan,
is
we're not here to give answers.
Right.
I was just saying I hope Bella's alive, but they left her, and we haven't seen her in the season. So
how much do you love Bella? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Bella was not at the Waygate. She ran away at Shadow Logoth and is that a fawn?
I don't know if that's true.
Running free. She's animal husbandry, like twice a day.
So here's my question. Sorry, my ignorant question. Whose horse is Bella?
Moraine's.
Oh no! Good. Oh yeah. Okay, so now
because we've seen other people, because everybody had a horse in the next season, and if so,
Do you remember when Maureen took some horses and there was one left and she killed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was at a different place. In the very beginning, when they were leaving the Two Rivers, that's where Bella showed up, right?
Egwin was riding Bella.
Okay, so that's where Bella came from. I don't know who the owner was. It was someone in the Two Rivers. It's now horseless.
Yeah, Bella Singer.
Some poor chap is horseless.
Horseless.
Yeah. So Egwin's a known horse thief. She would go to her.
Yeah, they're like, "Where's my horse? I parked it right here, Bella,
Yeah, the head changing.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how hard that was. Boom.
Do any of the other horses have names? Is
No,
Bella?
Yeah.
not in the show.
There's
Okay.
Dasher and Dancer and
Dancer,
Prancer and Vixen.
Yeah.
Common and Cumin and Donna and Blitzen. But do you recall?
Bella
Bella's
Rider.
the bitch of the sum of them all.
she's clearly one of the characters that they didn't expand on in the shows like they did in the books. Like there was somebody else, now I can't remember who it was, that died.
Steve.
One of the Malkier soldiers, or one of the that died, and it seemed to be
Steppen?
no, not Steppen.
Ingtar.
Inktar. Yeah, he died.
Uh-huh.
And even I felt on the show, I'm like, oh, I think I'm supposed to be way sadder about this than I am.
Yeah.
Like the show made it seem like show made it seem like, oh, this is sad. This is a guy like you should be sad about, but we barely knew the guy.
He had 3 lines in the last episode.
Yeah.
What G's saying is that they don't give a shit about Bella. They don't. It's just a name.
We don't know Bella. I don't know if we've ever even heard her name.
You guys are
We
tempting
heard
me.
it in the show, but
No. It's a fair point.
we haven't.
No, we heard it. We heard it once in episode, I think, 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, then you're right. I care a whole lot about Bella.
Yeah. No. That's a very uncharismatic position you're holding, G. I'm.
I know. I clearly.
Yeah.
I
The
know.
fandom's coming down on you with
Fandom
pitchforks
is
right now.
trembling
It's not.
with rage.
Talk to the producers of the show.
There's 2 other people I think like that too. Like Rand's dad, I think, had a bigger part in the books, and I think
Shit.
the singer guy at the bar. I think
The
you-
singer guy. Okay,
I
I
Tom
think
Maryland.
he had a bigger part in the books than he had in the show.
Are we going to
do
see
that.
him again? Do you think?
I mean, I think just a ton of people are. I mean, just for obvious. I mean, it happens with books to.
No, but these are astute
Anyway.
observations.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see that guy? His
The
name was
singer
Tom
guy?
Maryland. Yeah.
You guys know his name, so I guess he's kind of important.
We know
If
Bella.
if I told you Rand's dad was my favorite character in the books, would you be surprised?
Isn't he dead now after they got the pox all over him?
Yeah.
Let's talk about
we don't
that.
know if that was real or not, right? That was Nynaeve going through the way gate. That was one of her things that she did, and we I can't remember if we decided when they went back if that was stuff that was really happening or if it wasn't really happening, right? Because she lived for 5 years with Lan and that baby.
All right, here you got to pick and choose. This is your pick and choose song. Is Tam alive or dead? Is he alive or dead?
We got a thumbs
Tam
down.
is dead.
That means
I
dead.
think he's probably alive
Okay.
and waiting for Rand to come back.
I think they'll have flashbacks of him with Rand growing up or with the mom like giving birth and all that stuff, but I don't think he'll be
Just boning.
present.
So in that flashback, the Two Rivers was a little fucked up. Do you think that that is true as well?
Well, they had the alcoholic giving everyone nut drugs.
Wait, the Trump
Matt's
administration?
mom.
Matt's mom was the one taking care of everyone, but there was some plague or whatever that had hit
Right.
or hit.
She was giving him the red medicine to to kill them all.
What?
Yeah, she's like, I can't do this.
Yeah,
she's
she's like, you left. I'm in charge. This,
Yeah.
easier death, no pain.
All right. So do you think we'll see Matt's mom in real life again?
In the show, in real life.
Well, I mean, well, she was a drunkard and horrifying, and then she was like, it's kind of important in Nynaeve's like accepted test. Do you think
we did see him this season. Did see her this season during Matt's hallucination.
Yeah, Matt choked her out, and
He
then
became
they saw
her. A prey.
Oh, he became yeah.
Well, she could be a reoccurring nightmare, but I don't think she's going to be around. I don't think anyone from the Two Rivers is really going to be around.
Oh, okay.
Other than the ones that left.
So the Two Rivers got burned down and everyone left. Do you think that's it? Will we see the Two Rivers again?
Well, they had like 1,000 Trollocs coming in the first season that, we're still coming to the
very
place.
messy, everyone.
So I don't know. I don't think so. What do you think, G-Mama?
I mean, I like to think that yes, there'll be like a homecoming episode, or somebody will go and kind of see what's going on. Our 5 of our main characters are all from there. That's like their origin place. So I would be surprised if on all of their next journeys somebody doesn't end up back there for whatever reason. So I think we'll see it again.
Okay. Awesome. Let's, I guess.
And then when we see it again, we can see if Nynaeve's test was real or not. If in fact, it's all.
Yeah. That's a good point. So here's a good question from chat. Dana Who? I'll only say it once. If anyone goes back to the Two Rivers, which characters will go there?
See, I feel like it could be Matt. Matt's having these existential crisis of who he is and what he should be. So if
and he has his sisters there, right?
And he has his sisters and his parents. He knows, are drunks, and he did, as Lady Catherine mentioned, had that dream where kind of she was there. So I think he might need to go and figure some.
I think he would be the least likely to go back because of what he left. But I don't think any of them are anyway. So, but I think he'd be the least likely because I think he's running from there.
Yeah.
All right. It's Two Rivers now.
He met that little girl with the doll and all that. I think he's right. Parents' wife died. Egwene was gonna go and be a wisdom kind of anyway, and you sort of, even though you're in your village, you kind of sort of give up everything else. Rand's got his dad, which he'd probably like to see him. So he would be maybe like my next guess. Nynaeve. Oh, we haven't talked about Nynaeve yet. Who knows? I think actually for Matt, it would be like he would be the most.
Yeah. Well, when you go back, will like Two Rivers look like a Southern California mini mall?
Yeah, it'll be all changed.
Just super changed. What, dude?
Look at all these malls now.
Yeah, right. There's so many lights.
Look at I'm counting 3 Starbucks and I'm not moving. There's 1, 2. Is that a Chipotle?
And a 12-person line in Chick-fil-A?
You are not with us in YouTube. You're watching on another platform. Why don't you jump over to YouTube? Subscribe, like it, and like join the chat, because you might be messaging us on another site. We might not be seeing it. So
yeah, we're only seeing YouTube chat. So and we want you involved. So jump right in. Seriously, the water's great. I didn't pee.
Only if you're not just don't be a dick.
Warmer.
Don't be a dick. We saw Aiel, or what'd you call him? the Ginge group.
The Ginge.
So the Ginge group, are they going to be a larger part of this season, do you think? Are they going to just be mascots, or are we going to see them, like the whole town or whatever? Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Wrong
Hi,
camera.
Ryan. Oh, there.
Okay, I really think that they are going to be like into it, but I really hope that their acting gets a lot better. Sorry.
Yeah, I was fine with the acting. I did not like the fact that they had stunted speech. I would have liked that they did not, and in my head, it's like that typical savage kind of talk. We go now, that sort of shit. It's like, use more verbs, use adjectives. Don't be so Spartan in your language, like that sort of thing. But the acting I was okay with. They didn't have much to work with, honestly. Them beating up Avienda was a little rough, and then they just walked. There wasn't a whole lot of I don't know. There wasn't a lot of meat on that bone, if you ask me.
Well, it didn't stand out.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah, and I think Aviendra. I think she'll definitely remain, and I think we'll learn much more about the Aiel, whether it's those other two women or not that were there. I mean, I don't know, because they were just helping us get to know who kind of the Aiel are. But again, they weren't characters that we are really drawn to for their storylines. They were just sort of helping move something else along. So I definitely think the Aiel will be integral. We've been hearing about this whole redheaded thing from like almost the very first episode, right? It comes up continually. So,
yeah. I got distracted because that was a good point as far as the red hair. All right, so we have the Aiel. They mentioned that they were searching for their savior. The Karn, they called him.
yeah.
And when Rand threw that fire up, I think Avienda said under her breath, the Karn. What do you think this may entail? Is it what does this mean for Rand or for the Aiel itself?
I mean, I think that they had kind of their own prophecy of, an Aiel would be their kind of savior and whatever came along with that. And I can't remember if they talked about it or not, and then when she saw it, then sure enough, she saw the prophecy that she knew coming true, which was similar, but different. I mean, the coming of the prophecy was the same, but the prophecies were different.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't know if they're referring to that or there's another entity, because there's a lot of bosses we haven't seen. We haven't seen the head of the Two Nails, the Empress of that.
Do the peace signs again when you do it.
I don't have my nails done.
Yeah. Two nails.
Two nails. And then we haven't seen the head of the Forsaken. The only person in charge we've met is the HBIC, who got knocked out by Lanfear. So there's a lot of head people that we haven't met. People like the king, the princess's dad, or mom or queen or whatever. Right. Yeah, we haven't met a lot of people. So,
and like you said, the ones that are in charge, we keep hearing about somebody bigger or somebody that they're doing that they're kind of answering to or doing things for. But you're right, we have not met those people who are kind of dictating what should be happening.
And how powerful are they? Do they have powers? Do they, I don't know. I don't know. It seems like the boat people are pretty powerful.
Yeah. Speaking of powerful people, but that we're not sure if they have powers or not, can we talk about Nynaeve?
Yep. The strongest channel in 1,000 years, maybe.
Who just can't channel though, unless she's really mad or sad or whatever. I hope that she does something that we like next season.
Mhm.
I hope. I mean, I don't know. I don't need to like everyone, but you know, people seem to be really impressed with her powers. Lan likes her. I like Lan. I like all this, but she drove me freaking crazy this whole season. She was just so needy and whiny, and I mean, I love her. I loved the episode with her going through like the gate, all her tests.
Well, let's look at her through a little bit of empathy if we can. And she had a lot of post-traumatic stress from this. She had a daughter. She raised a family. She tried to bring that daughter out, and she came out and her dress was all bloody. It's like, she's like, was it real? And they're like, we can't say. Who knows? I don't know. And all that. So she's carrying around this huge amount of trauma. And I wonder, do you think that this is affecting her ability to channel?
No, because she couldn't channel before that.
No.
Okay.
They pushed her into that to get her to do it.
I don't disagree. I mean, she definitely went through that, and that's why. I mean, I really, really liked that episode, and I was hoping we were going to see sort of a different Nynaeve after, but she was pouty and couldn't figure out how to channel before, and just her really, she's really, really stubborn, which that's fine. And I thought maybe that would sort of change her a little bit. And it didn't.
Yeah.
And
in fact, during stressful situations, she was not able to respond at all. Elaine was hurt. She's like, I don't know what to do. She's like, be a wisdom dummy. She's like, okay, I guess I just pushed the arrow through your leg. She helped now G, I know, has a hurt leg. I don't know if you could have gotten up to the top of that tower. I would not have liked having to help you. It would have been a drag. But that's about all Nynaeve was able to do in the course of that entire battle. Was help Elaine
and they're in the middle of arrows flying. Yeah.
I know. But we can't like deny that like Rand would have maybe died if Nynaeve didn't get her there. Like, so like that's a feat. Like, that's a big part of like the success of the mission, right? On some level. No? Yeah. No.
Yeah, Ryan, your mic has actually gotten real wonky.
She was still super annoying.
It's wonky. Why is it wonky?
It's fuzzy and cutting out.
Popping.
Mother effer. All right, I'll be back.
Sorry.
I think that her inability to do what she needs to do was frustrating, but I think Egwene's constant crying was more frustrating to me.
Well, let's talk about Egwene.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Just one last thing on Nynaeve is I'm not saying she's not, I mean, powerful, because we have seen her be powerful. We've seen these things happen. So sure, she did something that helped make sure that, Rand was saved, but it doesn't mean she's not really annoying through it, and it seems like she could be doing more. So then we can go to Egwene.
Yeah, but to your point, that it is frustrating just how ineffective she was in the last two shows of that season. If she didn't have Elaine, I think she would have gotten killed or captured. I think Elaine kind of stepped up and like, no, you got to follow me now. You're dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, she was badass. She pulled that out of anywhere. She wasn't a spoiled little girl like she started off, with all her pillows and all that stuff. She came out and started working it.
Hey, Freshie. Good to see you. Nice. Yeah, they are chuckleheads.
All right, yeah, like so Nynaeve at that in the last episode became like Rickon Stark in Game of Thrones. Remember, like if only he would run in zigzags, he might have lived, but he just ran
Serpentine.
straight.
So yeah, let's jump to Egwene. Egwene had quite the season. She was captured by the Shanshin. She was tormented, was subjected to imprisonment for I don't know how long. It seemed like a couple weeks at least. Ended up killing her captive, and being a shield to block while Ishamael was trying to like blast him with power bursts. She threw up a shield and she's like, oh. And as she sees the shield start to fade a little bit, she's like, I can't hold it much longer. Oh, the shit. Hurry up. Fix him.
I've driven home like that with a fart, but
yeah, when Cassie has to pee, she's like,
oh, will she make it?
So we were talking about Egwene, and she was captured. Catherine, do you have a prop?
Do I have a what?
A prop?
A prop for Egwene.
An Egwene prop? Yeah.
I think I've got it as my.
There we go. So this was Egwene with the two finger.
Yeah. Which is funny because when Rand saw her from a distance, she like flashed him to the fucking yeah, baby.
Yeah. I think that's how you like flip someone off in Great Britain too. You go, I think
let's do Binky music. Here we go.
little binky music. So we will allow you to take that out to speak. We're not that mean.
Oh, that's okay. I'll talk around it.
Well, so you know.
Oh no, yeah. Hey, Sonny.
Clock. So Egwene is she's with her friends at the end here. She made it. What is Egwene going to be doing next season, guys?
Major therapy.
Major therapy. And
Man, that was
major
rough.
therapy?
All right, do you think that's happening at Travelon?
No.
We already think they're going to. They're all going to the other castle.
All right,
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Okay,
It's
you
gonna
guys,
go, right?
Therapy.
No, talk about post-traumatic stress. Like she's just been through some like really messed up stuff.
I don't know, but with telehealth, you can really be anywhere and get help.
She
And
could be
remember,
anywhere. Get help.
humans on all the spectrums. If you need help, please reach out. You're not alone.
Oh man, your mic's still not great, but it's usable.
Motherfucker, Jesus.
I know it's not great, Ryan.
She also you know has been pining for Rand and he for her, and then Rand saw Little Mermaid coming after him, and so there might be a little rift in that. And he was
I'm Elaine
too. So she's
I think
even more.
I think out of all of it, she's got Rand. So I mean, whether the Golden Binky, yes. Whether he decides she's gonna be cool because she's got Rand back. I mean, she thought he was dead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's alive, but does he still love her like he did, or is he also kind of love Lanfear? Is he now also going to fall in love with Elaine? So it's she's.
It's like Rand it's his like freshman year in college, and he's like, "Sorry, Grace, go."
That's right.
Well, I wonder if Lanfear is what is she called again? The Forsaken. Can she get pregnant?
Oh, snap.
Oh, that's a whole.
Could you imagine?
He's gonna have all these little redheaded kids running around and.
No, but I mean, a Forsaken Aiel,
Dragon
Baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be spooky.
Yeah.
Little
Creepy.
creepy kids, the creepy power kids running around. That'd be awesome. I think Lanfear would be incorrigible as a pregnant woman. She would just complain. She would probably still have very cool clothes that, like, like pregnancy cool pregnancy clothes.
I just want those boots.
Well, it's hard to wear those boots when your feet swell.
Months pregnant because
When-
you're back.
When her ankles swell, she gets cankles with those boots.
Yeah, no, there would have been like skin, like when she takes them off, it would have just been X's all up and down her leg from her
Totally, all these cut into her leg.
a lattice
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah, well, at
Right.
least she just had to shave the one line.
Oh, Catherine, you kill me.
Okay, sorry.
Well, why
Yeah,
shave
if
that?
you want, everyone can meet Lady Catherine live at JonerCon this year in less than a month.
And Mama.
And Mama, yeah. If you are you guys huggers or high fivers or a firm handshake? What do you prefer when you get greeted
For magic.
by
Depends
strange men?
Depends on who I'm being greeted by. By
No,
strange men,
just
I will
strange
wait.
men.
I will
Strange men who love you and just want to, like, you want to wave from a distance. Okay.
I will hug completely.
Oh yeah. Lady Catherine's got no boundaries.
Yeah. And hopefully I will have golden binkies.
Mm.
That is a
Hopefully.
goal.
Go.
All right, yeah. So
Golden Biggie Bee.
amazing. So,
Okay.
Golden. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Freshie
brother
makes a
Dan,
good point.
brother Dan,
Weird
how are you?
tan
Are
line.
you
Weird
Dan?
tan line.
You're a hugger, right?
I'm a hugger, yeah. And in fact, I hugged someone at a family reunion who so did not want to be hugged. And I,
Holly Mandel.
Yeah. Are you a hugger or a midnight tugger?
well,
The Joker.
I prefer like morning tugs.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess I'm a midnight tugger sometimes. I mean, who knows?
If you wake up in the
This
middle of the night.
I like to, you blow your nose, you take a poop, you knock one out.
yeah.
You're just
All-
cleaning all
all-
orifices.
Yeah, these are all your ablutions.
Ablutions, Grace.
I hope y'all realize this is my brother talking. This is a
It's prostate health. Yeah. Everyone, hey, we are pro prostate health in this community.
That's why I have
Oh, yeah.
balls on my head. There I am.
Okay.
Who haven't we discussed?
Let's see,
Varen.
let's talk-
Varen. Let's talk Varen.
Varen. Varen and
Lady Catherine, I don't
Leandrin.
have the image, but
Let's throw like all like the Aes Sedai in there, the tertiaries.
Oh, Varen. It took me a
I
little
was like,
while.
who?
Varen was. Yeah.
googly eyes, Lady Catherine.
She had the cool gray strike.
Oh
She
my
hung
God.
out with Cho Chang.
Yeah.
With the she was a brown.
Brown.
She had
The brown. Yeah.
Hanging out with her. Yeah.
She's the one who got the map, and also like went and talked and let Cho Chang go and read. But she's like, oh, but the signature, the writing was a little fucking weird. It might have been a compulsion signature.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Do you have the picture that I sent you, Rye?
Nah, let me go get. No, let me get my phone. I know I suck. I'm sorry. Hey, everyone. Discord. Hey, Matt Stagger, can you put up our Discord link? Everyone, let's go to Discord. We're gonna hang out after the show.
Okay, so I'm watching the show. It's random, and it's right before all the girls are outside and they're in their little groups talking the Aes Sedais. And the threesome is one of them's going to go follow the guy, and she's getting the map from the girl from Harry Potter. And the bald girl is talking to this one lady. And I look, and you see her hair, and I swear to God, she had big googly eyes in her. I had to send a picture to Ryan and go, is this that googly eyes? Because he didn't see it. Did you see it,
I didn't
Ryan?
see it either. So I'm on pins and needles right now.
All right, I'll be
I've
back.
been sitting on my foot, so it's
All right, I'll be
asleep.
back. I got
So,
it. I'll get it. I'll go get it.
I'm literally sitting on pins and needles.
No, I'm sending it to you.
Anyways, let's continue talking though while we're doing that.
Okay, so I don't know the names of the ginge.
Aiel.
Yeah, but I don't know their names. Is that the ones you were talking about? Or are you talking about?
You're talking about the other Aes Sedai. So like Varen.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Varen and Leandrin, yeah.
So Leandrin, we know, right? We know about her backstory. She's been prevalent. I mean, heck, she was, I think, the very first person we saw in the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Good memory.
So I feel like she's not going anywhere, and she'll continue to have a big presence. Varen, we don't know her as well, right? I know Moraine stayed at her house for a while, and then she kind of came. So, I mean, right now she's kind of there to just sort of, again, like move the story along and like give information that sort of moves something along. But we don't have a whole lot like of her character story and an arc there where something might happen. So, I mean, maybe
I thought she had retired. Her and her sister. I thought they were like retired on the Italian villa
nice
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she was there writing because she does like history. So she was writing a book, I think. But yeah, I think we were, our first thought was like they were in some like Aes Sedai retirement community. But then we learned that she was writing a book.
And playing pickleball.
Yeah. Which, by the way, hey, I would join. If I got invited, I would join. It was a really nice place.
It really was.
The fresh fruit, fresh veggies and everything, man.
Mm-hmm. And young warders just kind of walking around.
And then you
practicing. Yeah, their sword play.
No, it's too hot for those pants, honey.
Yeah. You should take those off, Lan. I'm
like
old and creepy. It's okay.
Of all the Aes Sedai we've met, right? We've seen a lot. Like even we did see that one that was, I can't remember what color she was, but then she died, right? She got captured and she died. But we don't really know a lot of them.
We've seen that there's a bunch.
Yeah.
All right. So here is what
my salt and pepper shakers.
Those are googly eyes.
If you zoom in, I don't know if you can zoom in, but if you can zoom in and get those googly eyes, they're right on top. They look like little donuts.
They're really googly eyes. And I was like, am I seeing this? I'll find
That's
googly
amazing,
eyes.
Lady Catherine. That's amazing.
So funny.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
No, it's an Easter egg she finds somewhere,
She's
right?
got eyes on the back of her head.
I can see it coming.
That's her power.
This is the type of insight that you can expect from the Way of the Leaf. Googly eyes hidden in plain view.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got 60 people watching. Let's get that up to 120. Get your burner counts. Come on, it's not hard. Like just make 5 fake Google accounts
per person.
We'll be there in no time.
Okay. So who else so what's going to happen to
you tell me.
Red / black / Aes Sedai? What is
she watched her son die. Lanfear killed her son, gave her some
mercy killing.
Mercy killing.
Out. Yeah.
Lanfear then said, "Hey, Talmanis, kill Moraine, and if your mom gets in the way, kill her too." He gets thrown in prison. She's going full like crazy though. She's issuing orders and stuff. So where is she going to end up?
I don't know, because she said the reason that she joined the Dark Force was because of her son. The sun is no longer an issue, but she made the promise to the guy who's still in the stone. So like Landfair said, hey, look, you didn't make the promise to the guy with the beard, Izzy. You made a promise to the dark one. So you still have to follow the dark one, but you don't have to do it through Izzy.
But yes, however, she also made promises as an Aes Sedai to certain things that she's broke those promises. So she needs to pick which one she's gonna follow. But her making a promise doesn't mean shit because she's broken the Aes Sedai oaths too.
But I think the dark ones would be a little more pissed, more lethal if you break a promise with them than the Aes Sedai. I don't know.
Yeah, but it did seem like she was
More Tony.
starting to, I don't know, have regret or something. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened. Oh, when because she kidnapped, right? She kidnapped the three of them, handed them over to the people that were, I can't remember anybody's name.
Yeah. The boat
But
people.
Also, she saw them either wake up or made sure they had their power. There was something she did right before she went into the Waygate to
It was a power play. She was going no, you're going to be bowing to me, and the boat person's like, no. Deuces, you're going to be bowing to me. And so she said, oh, really? If you even survive. And that's why she woke them up to make damage while she ran out the tunnel. So I think that's why.
Yeah. So I think whether she goes back, I mean, I know that you guys keep asking the question of if they're going to go back to Tar Valon. I think there's going to be a whole different power in play at the White Tower, right? So we're already wondering about Swan. She's either hurt or dead, whether she's going to be pissed or not. But there was already talks. It seemed sort of who do you trust? Who trusts who? So I think there's going to be some whole political upheaval there. So I think we're going to go.
You know what?
Some of the Aes Sedai are going to be back at Tar Valon.
The one thing I'm thinking and that I didn't think about before was that if they become Aes Sedai, because they don't need to become Aes Sedai, they can still have the power and everything, but the Aes Sedai don't age. So is it because they put the little ring on and become an Aes Sedai, or is it because of the power that they don't age? Because I don't know if the boat people don't age or what, just people with power don't age. I don't know. So
Nice. Yeah.
I don't know if they have to join the cult.
Yeah. Did we see any older women who were channeling for the Shanshan?
We have not really. No, the only older women we saw. I mean, Varen, and I mean, she's not older by any means, but to this point, right? These novices come in when they're really young. So do they not age at all, or do they just age very slowly? Right?
I think it's very slowly because
they don't look like they're 22 years old. Nobody does, and
well, the Shanshan kind of do though. We have that they look like they're younger. They look like they're little girls to me.
Especially that blonde little one. She's
the main one who's like
the evil Annie.
She is evil Annie. The sun will come out tomorrow, but not for you. Not for you. Burn your favorite tree.
Yeah. I don't know. So I have no idea. What do you think? Do you think they're going to go, or you still?
I do. I mean, I do. I think again, I think it's a key location for things to happen, for business to happen, and And again, when you need to talk to your fellow Aes Sedai or whatever, that's where everyone will go and congregate. So I think we'll be back there at some points in the season.
My room's decorated. I got my shit there. I don't want to move. I got it done.
My favorite jeans. Oh, and my Nikes.
Yeah, I
love
just
my
got the
Nikes.
Amazon LED lights recently.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I got the blue motif, or I've got the brown motif on the wall. Yeah,
I have stars on the ceiling, so when I'm, I just look at constellations.
Right.
Wait,
In
wait,
the first season, we saw them all come back because they had that Logain, I think, right? So they had him, and then they had this big like little tribunal and all the running of the business stuff. And I feel like some of that's gonna happen. And I think we might see a new HBIC, as Lady Catherine calls it.
Yeah. What do you think?
So will the girls become Aes Sedai?
It's a great question. In my head I thought yes, but when you asked that question today, like almost why would they if they could still get the power? I mean, there's not much there that they should trust.
If they change the corporation for it, then
maybe
then they'll do it.
Ryan.
They really wanted to, right?
And Merlin.
Am Rylan.
Oh my God, both of you!
What's her name?
You guys should get married and fucking.
We should be married and just silently or just
correct
critique.
grammar and the spelling. We could do that.
Jesus.
Gee, that sounds like a good life.
I just
Have a few kids.
go off into the sunset correcting people's grammar. Nothing would make me happier, babe.
Okay, so let me ask you about someone I find fascinating that I'm interested in is Leo the Lion.
I was
The
just
loyal.
thinking of him. Loyal.
Leo the Lion is all right. So yes, so it's Loyal. He is an Ogier. What? Let's talk about what his arc may be for this coming season. He wasn't up on the pedestal with anyone. He was. I think we saw him see the dragon. I don't remember.
Yeah, but he doesn't he have the horn? Didn't he get? No, that he
Matt.
got the horn, and then Matt got it, and Matt brought it up there. But Loyal's not up there. But yeah,
he's in the group. He's a subsection, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
I'm trying
He's-
to remember where he was. Like
He had been a captive of the Shanshin. He was wearing the cool like light blue silk.
yeah.
He was helping. He saw Nynaeve and Elaine, and he's like,
He's basically Flava Flav to MC. Yeah,
boy.
in Public Enemy.
Are we going to learn more about Ogier in general? Will we see another Ogier? I'll ask that.
Look, this brings up something I have a random question about. Now, the very first season, each one of the episodes, they had this cute little cartoon afterwards. And I learned a lot about the Ogier during that. But then at the end of the season, they did this big presentation where they showed how they were going to do the new ones for this year. And it had Lance Buns doing, what it was like graphic and it looked like, CGI, really cool. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No.
How they were going to do them for this year and they didn't
Nope.
do any of those. So I'm wondering if that's something they're still going to release. Because they made a big deal. It was like look what we're going to be doing next year, and I don't know if you can still see it on Prime.
Is that for season 3?
No, it was for season 2, but they never did it. So I'm wondering if they'll still do it.
Shorts, yeah.
It might be. So was there origins for this season? There was not, I don't
Not
think.
for this
No,
one,
not for
but
this
that's what she
season,
said.
no.
They did it for
But that's
first
where I
season.
found out about
The
Loyal.
second season didn't. See, but I think that they should not be telling kind of like this backstory. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna. I want it in the show. Like, just let me watch the show and understand what I need to know from the show, and not have to then go and watch like all these kind of other things to be like, oh, now I understand that a little bit more. So
They should have more episodes.
Yeah, that's the peril of only having 8 episodes a season, I think.
yeah,
Hey, guys.
yeah, 100%. There's way too many people, and I mean, it's fantasy, right? You're building an entire world along with characters, and 8 seasons is too. 8 episodes is way too few to get all of it in.
Do we know how many seasons it's going to go?
We heard that season 3 just finished filming. In fact, this week they did a couple cuts saying, "Hey, we're wrapped." I assume that I don't know that season 4 has been picked up yet, but I think that they have. We're already like checking areas out and shit. So I think they're planning on at least another season. But this is the peril of network stuff, is that you're at the whim of those who are making the money off of this, and if they only want 8 episodes, that's all you get. If they only want 6 seasons, that's all you get. I don't know what it is right now, but we're at least getting 3. I
think they need to advertise it better. There was no advertising for it. It was only word of mouth for people who had seen it. That's how it came out the same time as watching. Yeah, it came out the same time as
of course they're watching.
Vet V or something. And that was like on every channel constantly. The Boys spinoff.
Yep.
That was everywhere, and didn't hear a thing about second season. So they're not going to get as many viewers if they don't advertise. You got to put money into it to get it.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they have a lot of money to put into it, and I'm sure it's there. I mean, we're getting some good CGI, we're getting a lot of actors, we're getting set pieces. I mean, the money's being put into it, but yeah, I would also, I mean, I don't know, man.
And it's a balance, right? It's because you said that like however much money they're going to give in order to make a certain number of episodes. But the creators need to fight to say, but this is a whole world we're creating. So we'll get you more viewers if we get 2 more episodes so that we can actually build more and make me care about somebody right before he dies, or,
Right. But I mean, I like to think that this stuff isn't in like the showrunners'
control
power. Yeah. I don't think that they have any say. They can, I think it's just 8 episodes. I think that's all we get a season, just straight up, and you got to work within those confines.
8 episodes is fine if they're 2 hours each.
Amerlin is still spelt wrong, Ryan. Just saying. Keep going. No,
it's funny. It's funny.
Sorry.
You think Amerlin is not?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think that's like a fitted sheet is called Amerlin.
Yeah. It says 1,000 thread count.
Did he not read the books?
No, he listens to them.
Just checking.
Fuck everyone. Oh my god. I love you.
I'm kidding.
I love you, but I also want to push you.
But it does make it really hard to like see what something is spelled, because I've been listening to books. I'm like, I need to try and Google what they're talking about, and I don't know how to spell it.
Well, if only they had like captions for audiobooks.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh wait, that's a book. All right.
Ouch. All right.
Who else haven't we talked about?
Amerlin.
Sorry.
So, what else is there? I guess let's talk about the Forsaken. Are we going to see more? We saw Mogideon is her name at the very end of the season. We assume that we're going to see her again. Are we going to see any others, do you think?
I think so. We saw all the seals broken. We heard some names of that. I don't remember any of them. So I think so.
Dasher, Dancer.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many there are.
12, I think. There's
12?
Forsaken. Are there? Or apostles? I don't know.
Those are 12, yeah, those are 12 disciples. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's 7.
Sunday.
Oh.
7 or 8, 6, 8, 7, 7, 7. Let's say 7.
I made up a number. So
It sounded good.
You're all, well, Grace just got donuts. She's like, well, I don't know. There's 12. There's a dozen.
a dozen.
Like a dozen, and they throw one in.
Baker's dozen. 13.
Can I have a donut? I want a donut.
Donut.
Seriously, now I want donuts. Damn.
I gotta tell you, man. Everywhere else but Michigan has good donuts. Michigan's donuts are the worst. California has the best donuts around, guys. Every place has fantastic donuts.
So many good donuts.
You know what? We've been in and out too. So,
well, I don't know. We have cheap gas, so
hey, $5 a gallon.
ours is like $2.98 or something.
Yeah, but you're still in Michigan.
How many times a year is your
This is a
governor
global
getting
show.
kidnapped, Dan?
People around the world don't really care about the differences in Michigan.
Right. Are we talking gallons or liters? Wait, what are you saying, Ryan?
I said, how many times a year does your governor get kidnapped?
Well, you know what?
Yet.
It's an exciting position to be the governor of Michigan. You live on an island where there's pirates. There's pirates all around.
Stick and move.
There's moats and crocodiles. Yeah, it's pretty well fortified. But yeah, we'll have motorboats come up and try and kidnap the governor.
Motorboats.
Motorboats.
That's my motorboat hat. By the way, this hat is a glove. It's like a pom-pom glove. I wear.
Okay, sorry. All right.
My wife. All right, so it's less than a month away from JoderCon. Everyone on the screen will be there in all of our glory.
So will Josh.
And so will Joshy, Sussy Josh, Beth Doman,
Tom.
Maybe Jansen. We don't know. He's working on it.
Jansen's the last minute dude.
Yeah, but hey, it's going to be great to see everyone. And remember, when you see these lovely ladies, keep that shit spoiler free.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you want to impress them. I know you want to bed them, but you can't. You can't. 1, you can't. 2, that's lame.
Can't.
3,
Yeah, no, we're not pressable.
3, you're likely to give spoilers.
Ryan, your hands aren't webbed. You have opposable digits.
I do.
I can swim faster than you, and I was always wondering why. But it's because I have fins for hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, brother Dan Phelps.
Okay, is there anyone we missed on the group?
I don't know. Does chat have you? Did we miss anyone in chat?
No, we didn't talk about Matt at all.
All right, let's talk about Matt.
Talk Matt, and then go to Pat and Fane.
I was thinking of Pat and Fane earlier too.
Let's go Matt first. Matty
I think
Pooh.
Matt's going back to the Two Rivers at some point. Maybe not soon, but he's got to go make sure his sister.
Is he it's going back like a prodigal son?
Yeah. He was. I'm trying to remember. And Min. He was with Min, right? Because Min was gonna have made a deal with Leandrin.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, and then Shamel, she's like, I will not hurt Matt. And Shamel was like, you will.
You will.
Yeah. And then he showed up in where everyone else was in the Moroccan.
I know, but he's a dust pile.
Matt Sager, I'm going to crush you with bear hugs. Crush you. You're going to be hurt. You may break a rib.
Matt, get in the fucking Discord. We're partying tonight. Let's go. Everyone, Discord.
Speaking of Matt,
sorry.
he's the one who's confused me the most. I have absolutely no idea what is going to happen. I mean, I didn't expect him to do this. I didn't expect him to. I mean, he's like, he's a wild card. You know, so I have no idea where he's going. I'm hoping that he'll join the group, but I don't think he thinks he's worthy enough. I think it's self-esteem issues.
Yeah, I like him. We'll see.
Yeah, so they're all there on the top
there?
of that like rampart, getting heralded with the fake Maureen dragon. They're all there though. Like at the next scene, what do? They just kind of like bump and like go on the merry. Like, what do you think's gonna happen?
In the very next scene, like when they're on the top of the mountain, like we're gonna like walking down the stairs.
Yeah. They're like,
He's
hey,
being
good job. They're like walking away, like patting. Like, what happened? I'm sure they get drunk. I'm assuming they go straight to a tavern.
Yeah, they probably need to drink some of this off.
Butterbeer.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what where we're going to pick up.
I think it's going to be like months down the road.
Yeah, I think it'll be one of those too, where it's not like an immediate, okay, here's where it is, but it'll be months down, and then we'll kind of see where everyone is. I think they're all gonna, they're all gonna have their own journeys again, kind of go their separate ways.
Interesting.
But they'll always find each other. They'll find each other, but they'll go off and might break off in different pairs.
Well, Perrin had said that as a group, they can shield each other, but when they're alone, they're vulnerable. So I think that there'll be, at least 2 or 3 together at a time. I don't know about Matt.
Yeah. He's troubled.
Yeah. He's seen some stuff.
So, Matt, let's talk a little bit more detail. 2 things. One, he blew a horn that pulled up dead heroes.
Right.
How did he become worthy enough?
He had it in his hand and he blew it.
Little boy blew.
He was supposed to get it to Rand.
No, brother Dan, real quickly. Let's not gloss over the question. That is a great question. Why was he worthy of blowing the horn?
Yeah.
I don't want to answer that for you, but I'd love for you guys to talk about that actually.
Yeah. I mean, could anyone, if it was just found on the ground, could anyone have blown it and the hero show up?
He was, go ahead, Lady Catherine.
I don't think so. I think you had to have some connection.
And again, it's been a while since I've seen it, but when he was there and blew it and he saw everyone, he kind of realized that he was he kind of saw all these past lives and that he was one of.
He said, I remember, and he did some.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there were all these people, and they're like, hey. So,
and they said we've battled with you countless times.
Yeah. So he was meant to do it. He just wasn't aware, I guess.
What do you think of this whole? I mean, I would love to spend just a little bit about time. What do you think of that? I'm sorry. What do you think of that notion of the reveal of the Heroes of the Horn? And then they saying we battle with you countless times. What do you think that means? And speculate about that if you can. That's a crazy concept.
Did you guys freeze?
No, I'm here.
No, we're here.
My brain froze, but that happens periodically.
I think it's the wheel of time. It does not come back the same way each time, but maybe, I don't know, because if they've already fought these people in the past, I mean, that is kind of
right. We've seen things in the show that are 3,000 years ago, and there is this when they go through either the way gates, they go through these these testing things. They're in different areas of time or different places. So there's there's something there where people either live multiple lives or kind of can cross through. I mean, we've seen it through some of the different kind of magic that they've put out there, and they've talked about. I mean, right? They've talked about kind of Luz Theron and the however long ago that was. So I think there's just a fluidity to the time. And again,
when they showed Luz Theron or whatever he was, that was not Rand. It did not look like him. It did not. So saying I fought with you before, I don't think I'd recognize you because they're totally different people.
You're like,
you need to recognize kind of the look. People don't look the same because they're different
The spirit.
people, but you still sort of know.
like their essence. Like it doesn't matter what physical form they take on, they carry like an essence, a je ne sais quoi, a qualia that is only there for the individual. All right. I love that. I love that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by Carissa right now.
Okay, and then who was the other guy we were talking about? Was
Patton Fane.
Adam Fame.
Patton Fane.
We have not seen the last of him yet.
He's like a dirty nickel that keeps popping up.
I know. I do not know. He's just all whoever's going to be the main bad guy in the next season, he's going to be right there next to them because he's
nice.
All along with whoever has the most power. He's just greedy guy. So I'm sure he's just getting paid for everything he's trying to do and sell. So
is Patton Fane magical, or will he be magical? Or like, what do you think? Like, does he have any powers, or is he just like sinister?
I haven't seen him with any powers. Everything we've seen, he's used. He knows how to use the way gates. He knows how to kind of do it. Yeah, but I have not seen him be shown with powers. So if he does, then we'll.
He has a power of persuasion. He's a salesman. Yeah. So I just think he's a hookster, and he just kind of, rides coattails, whatever way it's going for him, whatever's going to get him the best. So,
like all hooksters. Matt had that dagger. Patton Fane was sitting outside of the cell. He's like, "Oh, Matt Cawthon, you're gonna touch that dagger." Matt, did a little sneaky and tied it onto the end of a pole without touching it. Came out. Patton Fane went guards, and split. But Matt still has this dagger on a pole. We know that this dagger was a corrupting influence at one point for him, where Moraine had to pull like smoky bile from his face. So is this dagger going to be an issue with Matt going into this next season?
I don't see how it could be that strong. Remember, it looked like it was on a back of a broom. I mean, how are you going to have a little sword on the back of a broom and actually be, if you're going to go against an axe or a battle axe or something like that, you got this little sword taped onto a stick. It probably will be important.
Yeah, but to me, it's like the ring, right? Lord of the Rings, like it near you. I mean, or like the Horcrux in Harry Potter. It's like you can't have it on or near you too long. He obviously has a drawing to it, or is drawn to it, and knows that it's evil. But I imagine it'll like start talking to him at night and telling him
so he's gonna turn to like emo or Ron Weasley.
Yeah, the dagger goes like, hey, Matt, I don't care what they say about you.
I like your curly hair.
I think you're a great guy.
I like you
better than the first one.
You're better than the first one. Oh, jeez. That's exactly what the dagger would tell him.
I'm glad you replaced Party.
You're better, Matt.
Yeah. No, I don't.
The dagger will tell him how much worse he is. The dagger's not nice to him.
No, but to get him, feed him in, to get him.
Yeah.
Also,
But I
so
don't-
that hallucinogenic tea that he drank, Ishmael said, "This will show you who you really are. This will show you your past lives." He drank this tea.
And then he became his mother.
He did the typical tripper thing where he's like, "Whoa!" He waved his hand in front of his face, like seeing his fingers.
Trails.
Yeah, seeing the trails. And then he saw in the mirror, which you're not supposed to do when you're hallucinating. Don't look in the mirror. That's
Start
old
making
hippie lore. Just don't do it. But he saw himself hanging. He saw himself drowning someone. He turned into his mom. His mom's like, just a prick, just like he is. And then suddenly he was saying it. You're just a prick, just like it was like this whole fucking flash weird thing. Was this just for fun, or is this going to come back into play?
I think that it was to get him to do what he wanted and to make him think that he was born bad and he's always going to be bad. But if you look, each one of them was in the same outfit. It was the same thing. It was a non-reality, not his past, because as we've seen, they don't come back looking the same. They come back looking different. They're not wearing the same clothes each time they die or kill someone. So, I mean, it was just, but
I think didn't one time he have fancy clothes?
that was in when he visited, for the little girl at the, before he got killed in the tunnel of love with,
Tunnel of Love.
I don't
Not
remember
even-
any of that.
I don't even know.
No. Where she had the baby and all that stuff when he went to visit, he looked like he was like a lord or something.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That was with
Yeah.
Nynaeve. Yes.
Yeah.
The Tunnel
Yeah.
of Love. Yes.
Yeah. She went in the tunnel, was in love.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, no, we got it. Translation coming.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think, I think Matt needs to touch the knife, because he had held the knife beforehand, but still was able to blow the horn. So he still had the good in him and he hadn't been corrupted by the knife. So I think he has to actually touch the knife, because if he was touching the horn, it didn't just automatically go off. He had to blow into it. So, I mean, he has to touch the knife. I don't know.
Okay. That's the oddest phrase. Like if for like the novices, oh, I got to go through the tunnel of love. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I may not make it out.
But it'll be fun
they
while I'm
they
there.
didn't all seem very loving.
I may die in there.
Hey, Brother Dan, Lady Catherine calls Atreyu a fuzzy worm, a fuzzy flying worm. So she's got it all. It's all.
Yep.
I mean, Falcor. Sorry, Jesus.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I didn't know what you were talking about, but I
What the
went.
fuck?
Yes, and. Is there any other character that we did not really get into? Did we, I don't know if we answered my question. Will we see another Ogier besides Loyal?
I don't think so.
Okay. G.
I think
Yeah, I don't. I can't think of a reason why we need to right now. Same like with the Tinkers. I don't know if we're going to see the Tinkers again, because I don't know if we need to. We kind of know who they are. They got us from sort of one place to the next.
Well, they followed the way of the leaf, which everyone in chat and watching elsewhere should do right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think we're going to see another person in the many layered coat either.
In the many layered coat.
You know, the coat that looks like it's got like quilts on it, and he was telling the story, and he's a storyteller.
Tom Maryland.
That was the singer, wasn't it? No, this was at the place where before Lanfear blew it up.
Yeah. We saw. Yeah, you're right. We saw a guy talking with like a colorful quote.
Yeah, colorful coat. Yeah, I don't think we'll
Yeah.
see him again either. It's just like a random.
Well, yeah, like Lanfear Blues, that's up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I think people think it's really important because people dress up like it and this and that. So I guess it's much more important in the books, but I don't think we'll see him again.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Will we? Did we answer? Are we going to see Tom again this season?
I
Or
don't.
the singer.
I don't know. We never saw him in season 2 at all. He was like 1 or 2 episodes.
Right.
So I don't know. I mean,
And unless we see another Aiel in a cage that he needs to bury,
right.
just going around doing good deeds, burying caged bodies.
You know what? Aiels seem to get magnetic to cages, don't they? We've seen a couple of Aiels in cages, huh?
Yeah, we have.
That's a really good point. Yeah. Like they kind of maybe they're like simping on the cages.
Yeah, there's a connection there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see another him back, but if he does, I don't know if I'd recognize him or not.
Yeah.
Right. Unless he sings, and you're like, oh wait,
An unhappy song for a Gleeman.
oh wait, yeah, that's
Right.
the
Yes, a gloom
Bob Seger?
man. That's a gloom man, not a glee man.
And he showed up. He did one depressing song that didn't even have like a second verse, I don't think.
Yeah, and then you get mad at everyone for not giving him
And
money.
then he's like hitting up, he's busking. He's like, hey, coins for the Gleeman. I'm like, yeah, give me some glee, maybe.
I'll steal your wallet anyways.
Jeez. Yeah, I'll steal your shit. I think we kind of covered most of the big
I
things.
think so too. Let's go party on Discord.
Let's go party on Discord.
Yeah, we have
Party on Discord.
There we go. We got 75 people watching. Everyone get your burner accounts. Let's get up to 150.
150. Yeah, and jump on Discord. You'll see Ryan's face.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, here's the Discord link.
You'll see, you'll see my face too.
And if you want to see our faces, come to JordanCon. We'll be in the smoking section or the bar. Hey, look at that handsome schmuck. All right, yeah. And until then, Lady Catherine, G-Mama, thank you for joining us for yet another episode of Non-Reader Now Predicts.
Always. Yeah, we are lucky to have you guys. I love when you guys are on. This is a fun show, and you guys are really good guests. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Someday we'll learn about how wrong we were.
Yeah. When is the 3rd season coming out? Do we know? Have an idea?
I don't think they've announced it yet. This
Probably, I'm guessing a year from now.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd guess about a year from now. Probably March or maybe like May. One of the M months, March or May.
Or when something comes out from Game of Thrones or something, right?
Yeah, the next book's coming out anytime now.
Yeah. All right.
Fab.
Night.
Hey, yeah, watch this drive, guys.
Watch this drive.
4.
All right. Hey, everyone, run for your lives. This is The Way to Leave.